Welcome back, my fellow darkness devotees. Tonight we plunge into the abyss, into the cold, crushing depths where the sun's light dares not reach. We're diving deep into the ocean's secrets to exhume three tales of lost treasures. Treasures that whisper from beneath the waves. Treasures whispered about in hushed, fearful tones. They say fortune favors the bold, but the ocean favors the cruel. And these treasures, they come with a price. So dim the lights, huddle closer, and prepare yourselves. The abyss listens, and it has stories to tell. For centuries, sailors and scoundrels alike have whispered of Captain Blackheart, a pirate king who ruled the seas with an iron fist and a heart blacker than the abyss itself. Legend has it, Blackheart amassed a fortune unlike any other, plundering gold and jewels from every corner of the seven seas. But his reign of terror was cut short when a fierce storm sent his ship, the Serpent's Kiss, to the bottom of the ocean. The Serpent's Kiss, laden with Blackheart's ill-gotten riches, became a siren song for treasure hunters. Many brave souls ventured into the ocean's depths, seeking the fabled ship. But the ocean guards Blackheart's treasure jealously. Divers have returned to the surface, driven mad, raving of shadowy figures guarding the wreck. Some say it's the vengeful spirits of Blackheart and his crew, forever bound to their treasure. One such diver, Jack, scoffed at superstition and became obsessed with finding Blackheart's bounty. He spent years poring over maritime maps, searching for any clue to the Serpent's Kiss's resting place. And then one day he found it. A faded marking on a centuries-old chart, a skull and crossbones etched over a cluster of islands. Jack assembled a crew and set sail. He found the islands shrouded in an unnatural fog, the air thick with the stench of brine and decay. Ignoring the primal fear, Jack descended into the murky depths. The ghostly outline of a ship, barnacle-encrusted and draped in seaweed, materialized in the gloom. He found it. He found the Serpent's Kiss. Amidst the rotting timbers and skeletal remains lay chests overflowing with gold coins, each one stamped with Blackheart's sinister mark. As Jack ran his hands over the treasure, a cold dread gripped him. He heard whispers, faint and chilling, echoing through the water. They spoke of death, of madness, of the price of greed. Panic seized him. Jack scrambled back to the surface, the whispers growing louder, more insistent. His crew hauled him aboard, his eyes wide with terror, his hands clutching a single gold coin, Blackheart's mark, leering up at him. From that day forward, Jack was a changed man. He babbled about shadows and whispers, about the icy grip of dead pirates. He swore he could still hear the whispers, even on dry land, reminding him of the price of his greed. Those who know the sea, they know the truth. Blackheart's treasure is not meant for mortal hands. The whispers Jack heard were not in his mind, but the warnings of the deep, the echoes of those who had fallen prey to the curse of Captain Blackheart's bounty. The year was 1968, the height of the Cold War. A nuclear submarine, the USS Orion, vanished without a trace in the icy depths of the North Atlantic. The disappearance sent shockwaves through the world. Was it an accident, an enemy attack, or something far more sinister? The official investigation concluded that the Orion had suffered a catastrophic malfunction, but whispers of a cover-up persisted. Decades passed. The Orion and its crew became another cold case, lost to the crushing depths. Then, in 2003, sonar picked up an anomaly on the seabed in the very same region where the Orion had vanished. A salvage team, their nerves taut with anticipation and dread, descended into the abyss, their submersible's floodlights cutting through the perpetual twilight. There, resting on the seabed, encrusted in barnacles and draped in ghostly tendrils of marine life, lay the Orion. It was as if time had stood still. The submarine's interior lights still flickered dimly, casting long, eerie shadows. The salvage team, their hearts pounding in their chests, cautiously boarded the vessel. The air was stale, heavy with the scent of decay and something else, something indefinable and unsettling. The control room was frozen in time, dials and gauges still illuminated, as if the crew had vanished just moments before. But the crew was gone. There was no sign of them, no bodies, no messages, no clues as to what had happened on that fateful day. As the salvage team explored further, they began to hear it, a faint humming, emanating from the walls of the submarine, a low, rhythmic thrumming that seemed to vibrate in their very bones. It was a sound that defied explanation, a sound that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. The humming grew louder, more insistent, as if something within the Orion was awakening. Then came the whispers. Faint at first, barely audible above the hum, but growing steadily louder. They were disembodied voices, speaking in languages the salvage team couldn't understand, whispers of terror and madness, of unspeakable horrors witnessed in the crushing depths. The salvage team, their nerves shattered, fled the Orion, their submersible rocketing back to the surface as if pursued by demons. The Orion was once again abandoned, left to the mercy of the deep, its secrets still locked within its steel tomb. Some say the Orion was caught in a temporal anomaly, a rift in the fabric of space-time. Others believe it stumbled upon something ancient and evil lurking in the abyss, something that claimed the crew and left behind a haunting echo of their final moments. Whatever the truth, the USS Orion remains a chilling reminder that some mysteries are best left undisturbed, that the ocean's depths hold secrets that can shatter the human mind. The whispers in the steel coffin continue to echo, a chilling testament to the unknown terrors that lurk beneath the waves. Chapter 3. The Spectre of the Coral Graveyard. They say the ocean never forgets, that it holds onto the memories of those it claims, their spirits forever bound to the watery depths. This is the story of Ben, a deep-sea diver, a man consumed by the allure of lost treasures. He spent his life exploring shipwrecks, ancient ruins, and forgotten cities swallowed by the sea, always searching for that one elusive prize. One day Ben heard a tale, whispered in a dingy bar by a grizzled old fisherman, a tale of a Spanish galleon laden with gold and jewels that sank centuries ago off the coast of a remote island. The fisherman spoke of a curse, of a ghostly diver who guarded the wreck, warning others to stay away. Ben, his heart pounding with a mixture of excitement and apprehension, dismissed the fisherman's warnings as superstitious nonsense. He set sail, alone, drawn to the challenge, to the promise of the treasure that awaited him. He found the wreck, nestled amongst a coral graveyard, the skeletal remains of the galleon picked clean by time and tide. As he descended towards the wreck, the water grew colder, the sunlight fading until he was enveloped in an oppressive darkness. He saw it then, a figure shimmering in the gloom, a diver in old-fashioned gear, his face obscured by a tarnished diving helmet. The figure raised a gloved hand, a warning. Ben, his heart pounding in his chest, ignored the spectral sentinel and swam towards the wreck. He could see it now, the treasure chests scattered across the deck, their contents glinting enticingly in the dim light. As he reached out to touch a chest, he felt a cold hand grip his arm. He turned, his blood turning to ice. The ghostly diver stood before him, his helmet tilted at an unnatural angle, revealing a skull beneath, its empty sockets staring accusingly. Terror lent him strength. Ben wrenched free and swam back towards the surface, the ghostly diver's laughter echoing through the water. He surfaced, gasping for air, his heart hammering against his ribs. He never returned to that spot, haunted by the memory of the ghostly diver and the chilling laughter that echoed in his nightmares. Some say the ghostly diver is the spirit of the galleon's captain, forever bound to his lost treasure. Others believe he is a guardian, a protector of the deep, warning those who would dare disturb the ocean's slumber. Whatever the truth, the legend of the ghostly diver serves as a chilling reminder that the ocean is a place of mystery and danger, where the line between the living and the dead is blurred, and where some treasures are better left undisturbed. These were the 3 lost treasures of the deep sea, each with its own dark and terrifying tale. The ocean, it seems, keeps its secrets well, guarding them with whispers, shadows, and the chilling presence of those who have been claimed by the deep. If you enjoyed tonight's journey into the abyss, be sure to hit that like button, share these tales with your fellow horror hounds, and subscribe for more terrifying tales from the shadows. Remember, some treasures are better left undiscovered. The ocean's embrace can be cold, unforgiving, and eternal. Sweet dreams. And I'll see you in the next descent into darkness.